winding down through the 30 days of yoga. This 30 days of yoga is something, I think this is the third year that I've done it in the month of August. And I just think it's a great way to build a habit of practicing yoga every day, even if it's just 10 to 15 minutes. Today's practice is going to be similar to what I taught in my studio last night, which was all about the warrior spirit. And when we think of a warrior, we might have an image of somebody armoring up and running into battle, ready to fight and with force. But really, the yogi warrior is somebody who shows up with presence, that there is a steadiness in the spirit, there is strength in the body, there is an openness in the heart. And when we can face our challenges from the yogi warrior, we are doing so with presence. We face it with presence, not with fear or with force. So we're going to come into a variety of warrior postures. Most of them can be done in a chair. I'm going to turn my mat just a little bit because I want you to be able to see just the little differences and nuances that each warrior shape has. Just a little tiny diagonal. So we're going to come into warrior one, and we talked about this, I believe yesterday or the day before, where different than a lunge, like a lunge, our back heel is lifted off the mat, and in warrior one, our foot is completely glued down. So the first posture that we're going to come to is warrior one, but let's just get tuned into our body. Put your hands on your heart, hand on your belly, as we always do. Take a big breath. Blow it out. Do one more big breath. Isn't it beautiful today? It is so beautiful out here. All right, warrior one. Right knee is going to be forward. Left foot is completely stuck to the mat, and the hips are square to the top edge of your mat. And we're going to bend heavily into the right leg. Take your hands onto your hips and turn so that you're forward, okay? Warrior two, remember, is open. Warrior one is here. Now, variations for the hands. You can have your hands at heart center, especially if you have troublesome shoulders, or you can have your arms high, or above your head, you can have your palms touching. That's also a variation that you might see. I actually like the arms up, and I crisscross my thumbs. All right, here's where we're gonna go. Get into the shape, here we go. Bend your right knee, and now push into your left foot. Bend your right knee, push into your left foot. Don't let it lift. Warrior one, hips are square. Now you might take your eyes up if you want to work the balance a bit, ungrip your toes, push into your right foot, push into your back foot. The warrior spirit shows up in presence, strong in the spirit, strong in the body, steady in the spirit, and open in the heart. Take a breath. Sink a little more. One more breath. Back foot, glue it down, and then straighten and release. Okay? Warrior one, keep your legs like they are. Bend into the right. Take your hands behind you. Now you can just lay them on the small of your back, or you can capture the opposite elbows. Hips stay square to the front. Take a breath. On your exhale, lean forward. Keep going. You might be here. Take your eyes to your right toe. If you want more, come all the way down. Take your head down. Look at your left toe. Push into your right foot. Push into your left. It's called humble warrior. The warrior of humility. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Slip your arms out. Now open the hips. You may have to adjust your feet. Ideally we don't, but we're taking care of our bodies, right? You can do this entire series from a chair. It's just a tiny bit different with the legs. Right knee is going to bend a bunch. Left foot, give it some oomph. Hips are square to me, so they're open. Hands on the hips, sink into your right leg. Now take your eyes and look at your right toe. If you cannot see it, Your knee is too far inward and you need to squeeze your right cheek and open that leg. Square those hips. Extend the arms. Okay, warrior two. Now look at your right middle finger. We're going to turn our head and look. In yoga, we call this a drishti, where we can see everything, but our focus is that middle finger, our drishti. So we can see it all, and yet we're laser sharp on one thing. Take a breath. Push into your feet, both of them. Exhale and sink. Lower your arms. Inhale, rise. Give your legs a break. So we have warrior one, humble warrior, warrior two. Bend your right knee, hips stay open. Flip your right hand, flip it up. Take your left hand, wrap it around your back. Maybe even grab your right thigh. Inhale, right arm rises, reverse warrior. This is sometimes called peaceful warrior, which I love. Now, push into your right leg, push into your left foot. The peaceful warrior shows up seeking to understand, not to fight. Strong in the body, steady in the spirit, open in the heart. Push into your feet. Inhale to rise. Nicely done. We got one more warrior. For this one, I am going to use a chair. You may not, but I'm gonna. Hands come to heart center. Now this is really important. If you put your thumbs right at your sternum, it will help with your balance. You're taking the energy of both sides, sealing it together. Right foot is our working leg. Left toes are going to come onto the tippy toes. Then you are going to lift your left foot, and maybe your warrior three is here like a diagonal. If you want more, begin to take the body parallel, not perpendicular, parallel to the floor. Now I'm using a chair here, so I'm going to bring my hands to the seat of the chair. Here I am in warrior three. Now I can extend one arm to get a little less. Maybe I feel strong in body, steady in spirit, and I'm here balancing. It's beautiful. Wherever you're at is good. Take a breath. Inhale to rise. Okay? Those are the warriors. Now, if you are in a chair practicing warrior three, you will sit nice and tall, hands at the sternum, and one leg goes up right in front of you. Okay, that's your warrior three. You're still getting balance. You're still strong. You're still steady. You're still open. Let's do the left side. So the left leg is be in front. Right foot comes back. Let's start with warrior one. Glue down your right foot. Stick it to the mat. Don't let it lift. Hands to the hips first to square the hips forward. We want them in that forward motion. Hands can be at heart center. Hands can be down. Hands can be up. Now, most of the time I see people in warrior one here. We want to bring the torso back, shoulders over hips. Here we go. Bend to the left, push into the right. Bend to the left, push into the right. We have harmonious equality. We're not loading one leg more than the other. Palms can be above your head touching. That's a nice variation. Crisscross those thumbs. Take a breath. Push into your legs equally. Breathe out. One more. And straighten the leg and rise. I'm actually going to turn this way because I don't want you just to have to look at my backside. All right. Come back to the warrior one setup. Hips are square. Bring your hands behind you. Capture your elbows. Square those hips. Take a breath. Start to travel the torso forward. Maybe it's here today and you look at the left toe. Maybe it's more and you round the spine and deepen into the fold. Let your head hang and you look at your right toe. The warrior of humility, the humble warrior. The humble warrior that shows up to any challenge with grace, compassion, steadiness, presence. One more breath. Inhale to rise. Let's counter that. Just draw a line with your nose. Beautiful. Let's find warrior 2. Adjust the feet if you need to. Square your hips to me. This is where it gets tricky for me. Okay? Square your hips to me. Open them. Feel the pelvis open. Tee out the arms. Equal feet. Bend into the left, push into the right. Bend into the left, push into the right. Now, I want it to go forward, so I'm going to bring my torso back. Hold and breathe. Strong in the body, steady in the spirit, open in the heart. That is the presence of a yoga warrior. Push into your feet equally. Take a breath. Lower your arms. Straighten the leg for a break. We got peaceful warrior. Bend. Hips are open. Arms go long. Left palm lifts. Take the right arm around. Get the wrap. Left arm up and over. The peaceful or reverse warrior. Take a breath. Sink into the legs equally. Inhale to rise. Fantastic. Let's try warrior 3. So we're going to hop up that back leg. The left leg is going to be our standing leg. Hands come to heart center. The sternum is touched. That helps with balance. Come onto your tippy toes of your right foot. Lift your right toes and begin to come parallel. I'm using a chair, definitely this side. Okay? Hands go, either stay on the sternum or come to a support. Take one arm, reach it, maybe both arms, maybe neither. Take a breath. Empty the breath. Inhale to rise. Okay, warrior 3 is definitely one that is challenging, but as a warrior, we show up to the challenge with presence. We're going to come to those postures into a little bit of a flow. It'll be a little bit challenging, but we can do it, right? We can do anything. So let's start on the right side. Step to the top of your mat. Let's get ourselves together. Take a breath. Left foot steps back. Right knee bends. Find your hands where you want them to be for warrior 1. I'm going up. Inhale here, exhale, sink. Take a breath, bring your arms behind you, exhale. Inhale, look up, prepare the body. Exhale, humbled warrior, come on down. Beautiful. Inhale, cartwheel the arms. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior or peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn your arms, hop your back foot halfway up, hands to heart center. Take a breath. Exhale, warrior 3. Stay. Take a breath. Exhale, feet together, stand tall. Not so bad, eh? I'm turning this way so I can have my chair. Here we go. Right foot steps back. Warrior 1. Emma, the squirrel chaser. Inhale, arms go high. Exhale, sink into your warrior. Inhale here. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, lift your nose. Exhale, humbled warrior. Inhale, up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Turn, hop up halfway. Inhale, warrior 3. Take a breath. Empty the breath. And rise. There you have it, my friends. The warrior series. Emma, the warrior series. Strong in the body. Steady in the body. Steady in the spirit. Strong in the spirit. And open in the heart. That's how we face our challenges, not with force, not with battle, not with armoring up to protect ourselves. Stepping into the challenges with presence. That's day 19 for you. I'll see you tomorrow, day 20. Take care. Peace out.